bigger. Nobody get hurt. I'll fucking use my mind if somebody gets hurt. Control it back. Are you okay? Keep going?
It's like poetry in motion. In and out the doors, they couldn't even get open. Yeah. 2 peas in a pie, 1 pea. You more like pebbles in the ocean. Sorry, kids, your eyes are slim. Clown on your face, we got pies for them. Waiting till my lights seem odd to them. They live in the dark, can't ride with them. We too big. This is the way.
Wrestle hard. Remember, control your takedown. Get your core all the way down. Control your teammates, not your enemies. Push them to the limit.
Calling on a menace. Be there in a minute.
In the back of your head, I can see like, fuck, oh man, like there's a little bit of disappointment when you get outmaneuvered one time or you get taken down one time. That's okay, man. Let that be fuel instead of like, you know, kicking yourself in the ass. Like be like, okay, well, let's not let that happen twice. You can get taken down twice, you can get outmaneuvered twice, but don't let the same mistake happen more than once. Yeah, close that door so they can't go through it. Ready? All right. So. All right, let's start adding a couple fucking submissions in. I wanted to I wanted to close out chokes. I'm pretty much done with chokes. We did Darces, we did Anacondas, we did head and arms. So we're just gonna finish up with a clock choke, and then we're gonna do like a rolling head and arm choke, and then maybe I should like, this will be the week that I finish. But I want to start getting into like slide rides. I've had a few people asking about that, like one hook in, what kind of submissions and pins can we set up from there. There's a couple of things in the chokes, scenario-based stuff that I haven't finished yet. So let's see what we can get done today at least. All right, so we're gonna just kind of, since we were working on stand-up, we're gonna kind of just base a little bit of today's stuff off of maybe like a failed shot attempt. She goes in for her shot, she gets stuffed, right? You gonna be able to hold me up?
Yep.
Okay. So once I've sprawled out, okay, I'm gonna take whichever hand, since I'm teaching this way, I'll use this same side hand. I'm gonna come through to the opposite side of her face, and I'm going to cross face to give myself the room to spin around to the side. Because she can't turn into me if her neck's getting cranked out. Damn, someone was shedding, look at all that hair. All right, so.
I just cleaned the mat just a minute ago.
No one cares. Okay, so once we get to the side here, there's no hesitation. Of course, we're doing it slow for instructional purposes. Okay, I go from my cross face to lifting the chin, or at least flicking the nose up. Far side arm is going to come through. You gonna be able to hold my weight?
Yep.
Okay, you sure?
Mm-hmm.
You got no chin, girl. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'm just gonna get an S grip here. Go ahead and get to your elbows. Okay. And then I'm gonna put my weight on my partner. Now I'm not squeezing her right now because I want you guys to be able to not watch her die. But I'm gonna sit out and put all my weight onto her shoulders, right? So she's carrying me essentially. And then I'm going to pull up on her neck. I don't know if I should do this. You're really tiny. Let me see. I'll borrow you. I know that you're familiar with this a little bit. All right, so I stuffed him, cross face, pull him up, shoot the arm through. He's got big shoulders. Now, ideally, I want to try and get the crook of my arm in the middle of his neck. When you got two big dudes, probably not going to happen. But and if he wants to stay on his hands, that works for me. If he's on his elbows, it's all the same. Okay. All I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to sit out and put my weight onto his shoulders, kicking the inside leg forward, and I'm just going to squeeze and pull up for my Bulldog Choke. Okay. Super simple. It's a nice counter to somebody's failed shot. Okay, especially when they're still reached out like that. You just cross face and then like just fucking sit into it really quick. So one more time. He shoots, I sprawl, come this way, rip it. And there it is. I mean, it can happen that quick. It's I think if you set it up off of a failed shot, it's a quick kill because they're still exposed. Maybe they shot and they don't want to get crushed, but either way, they're exposed here. Maybe they have your leg, maybe they don't. But if they're out here and their head's getting turned that way, you have them in a weak position. And before they can recover, the submissions are. Does anybody need to say, God, your looks amazing. I like that bruise. Look at that. God damn.
Nasty.
That's the one right there. Does anybody need to see us again? Nope. All right. We're all black belts. Let's get it.